Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I think we have science class today.
Good evening, Neha.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I think we have science class today.
No. Your science teacher is not taking today, so I'm supposed to take.
Okay, sorry, ma'am.
Huh. Please turn on your video.
Yes, ma'am.
So you practiced about multiplication of fractions? Good. Any worksheet was given for homework?
Ma'am, it was given, but I didn't do it.
Okay, why?
Uh, I'll do it by next class tomorrow.
No issues, I'm just asking. You can do, okay? Do it. I know you're very particular in doing your homework. You always present your work in time. That's a good part of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Vijay. So we'll just wait for 1 or 2 minutes for
Yes.
others also to join. Then we'll start with the division of fraction, decimals today.
Okay, ma'am.
Yep. Okay, let's start, Neha.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sharing the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in the previous class, we had done with the multiplication sums. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
multiplication with 10, 100, 1,000, and some statement sums also.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you are very well aware with how do we multiply decimal with decimal, decimal with the whole number, is it? And decimal with 10, 100, 1,000, all these kind of numbers. And addition of decimals, subtraction of decimals, some statement sums also we had done, ascending, descending order we did,
Yes, ma'am.
some questions on expansion also. Okay. So let's do with division now. Basic in July. How are your school going on?
I'm good. I'm gonna have my exams like from next Monday.
Next Monday. Okay. Next Monday is what day?
So, ma'am, 8th July.
8th July. Okay, right. So today is 2nd July.
From Harshit and Adya Joy.
Yes, beta.
Harshit and Adya Joy.
Harshit and Adya have joined. Okay, that's good. Okay, we are doing division of decimals. Right? Okay, division. Let's take an example. I'll show you how do we do that. This is now I'm taking the example of dividing a decimal number with a whole number. Okay, some decimal number. Let's suppose I'm taking example number 1. Solve 100.4 divided by 25. Right? Suppose this is a number, this is a decimal number, I'm dividing it with a whole number. So procedure will be the same as you divide the normal numbers, right? Only where you come across a decimal point, you have to put a decimal point in the quotient. Okay? So divide as we divide the normal numbers, and when you reach the 10th place, the 10th digit, this place after decimal, okay? Then you have to place the decimal in the quotient. That time you have to put decimal point in the quotient also. Okay, let's do, this is 100.4 divided by 25. Okay, so 25 into 4 will give us 100, right? Okay, then this is, now we drop down 4. We have to drop down 4 and we have a decimal point here. So we'll put our decimal point here. Now this 4 is not divisible by 25. Okay, because 4 is not a multiple of 25. So what we will do, we will add a 0. This is like a normal division what you have done, okay, previously. Okay, the next is 25 with 1 we can take, right? What do you get after this? 15. Then we take down a 0. Okay, then this is 25 with 25, 5, 6, that's 30. This will go with 6. Okay, so this is what we get, right? You understood this? This is a simple division. Only thing is when we came across a decimal point, so simultaneously we put decimal point in the quotient also. Okay. So dividing with a whole number is easy. So let's take another example on this only before we move to the next type of division. Okay, this is now 1.2 divided by 25. Would you like to try this now?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see here, Neha. In this question, there's another one way of easy way of doing this, which I was supposed to teach you now. I'll show you now. Let's see this 12. Adya and Harshit have also joined. No? Yes, Adya and Harshit, you can keep your video on. Okay, see now 1.2 can be written as 12 by 10. We have to write the decimal in a fraction form. We write it like this. Yes,
Yes.
this can be divided by 25. You can write it like this. So this will become easy for you. Okay. By this, what will happen? The decimal point will not be there. Okay. Now this 25, when we are dividing this with a whole number, 25 can be written like this. 25 by 1. Okay. So when we divide, what happens? KCR, keep, change and reciprocal. Okay. Keep the first number as it is, change the sign and take the reciprocal. Yes, this is KCR. Keep, change, reciprocal. Okay, this is a small memory tip just for you to remember. Okay, KCR. Keep, change, reciprocal. Keep the first number as it is, change the sign and R for reciprocal of the divisor. Okay. Okay, now this can be written as 12 by 250. Now we can divide this. Yes, let's do. Now you can divide. Do it now. This is now a simple division. Now first you have, see 12 cannot be divided by this. You will put 0 here. Okay. When you put 0 here, then what happens? It becomes 120. Right? Okay. Then 120 can further, it cannot go. Okay. Okay, just like that. Not 120. Now you will put 0. This was just like that. We put decimal and we added 0 here. Right? Now it's 0. Okay. Now this is 1200. Now this can go with, if we put 4 here, this will be 1000. 200 and we take one more 0. 3000. Okay. See, we started with decimal. Okay, we did not start with this 0. I had just written 0 first. When 12 was not divisible by 250, then we just put decimal point, we added 0 here. Then still we thought 120 is again not divisible by 250, then we had to take one more 0 and we put another 0 here. Okay, and then it got started, right? So it was 0.048 and I just wrote 0 here. Okay, so this is your answer for this 0.048. And if you had to do it the simple way, as you were doing directly, that was 1.2 divided by 25. So that way also, if you do, you will get the same thing. Okay, but I think this is much easier. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, why the videos have gone off? Please keep them on.
Ma'am, my laptop video is not working.
Okay. Adya and Neha can keep their videos on. Okay, let's divide this. Adya and Neha, keep your videos on. Now let's divide this 71.6 divided by 10. Now how will you do this? First remove the decimal point from here. So to remove decimal point, we will change it to fraction. Right? We can write it like this 716 divided by 10 and then divide by 10. Like this we can write. Can we write 71.6 in a fraction form like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now do as we did the previous sum. Now this is 10. We can write it 10 by 1. Okay. Then again KCR, change the sign and the reciprocal of the other term. So this becomes 716 divided by 100. So when you have 100 in the denominator, where will be the decimal point? Leaving two places
Yes, ma'am.
from the ones place, right? So leaving two digits from the ones place, like this. Are you all understanding?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, one more easy method is that when we divide with 10, how many zeros are there? We should move to left.
Yes.
And when we multiply, how many zeros are there? We should
Yes.
move to right.
Yes, that also will be. Okay. That is also another way of doing. Good. Okay. Take another question. Okay, now you do this. Please try this question. Tell me the answer. Take this first
Ma'am,
number
I
in
got
the
the
fraction
answer,
form.
ma'am.
Take this
Ma'am, I
first
got.
yes, take this first number in the fraction form and then divide. The number the thing that you are saying, no, Harshit, that
Ma'am.
that method is more appropriate when we divide a decimal number with another decimal number.
Okay, ma'am.
Because here the other number is a whole number. This second number is not a decimal here. Okay, Adya, give your answer. Neha, have you done?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Your voice is cracking, but I can hear you. Yes, give the answer of this. Adya, you can write in the chat box. 9.2307. Okay, that's correct. Neha, Adya, you haven't got your mic checked yet. Please work on it. Otherwise, it's difficult, beta. Every time it's difficult to ask on the chat box. No, every time for every solution. Okay, do this, children. Yes, Neha, give me the answer for the third question. Harshit, give me the answer for the fourth question.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you tell the answer for the third question?
Yes, Neha will give me the answer for this.
Yeah. Ma'am, it's 0.044008.
Okay, good, beta. Very nice, Neha. Good. Okay,
ma'am.
Harshit, tell me the fourth one. Okay, see, children, Harshit, look here. You need not divide this whole thing with 30. Okay. What you can do is you just take the number, divide by 30. So 30 can be written as 3 into 10. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
it can be written as 3 into 10 like this. Now you divide this number with 3. Okay, now you can divide it with 3 because 3 is a smaller number. So when you divide this with 3, either you can divide it like this with 3, or if you can do it like this, 3 ones are 3 8s is 24. Then you have 3 ones is 3, 2 is left, 3 sevens are 21. So it becomes 81.7. And if you can do like this can also you do 3 8s is 24. Okay, 5, 3 ones is 3, 2 is left here. So point is here, 7 is 21. So 81.7, right? So now the numerator is 81.7. In the denominator, you have 10 left. So when you have 10 here and you want to shift the decimal point towards one place towards the left side. Okay? Because you have in the denominator, you have 1 0 here. Okay, so this will become 8.17. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, you'll have to divide the whole big number like this. So it's better you break the number into small numbers and then divide. Okay. Take another question. Same way you have this one, 3421.83 divided by 3000. So do this. The same thing you can do like this because 3000 is a big number. So you need not divide the whole thing with 3000. So what will you do? This number is written, numerator you will write as it is, and 3000 can be written as 3 into 1000. Now you divide this number with 3 and then you can adjust the decimal point according to the denominator. Please do.
Ma'am, can I see the answer? Can I see the answer?
Yes, say the answer.
Ma'am, is the answer 1.14061?
Yes, it's correct. Okay, good. So what did you do in this case first?
Ma'am, first I divided the 3,421.83
Yes,
83 and I divided 3 multiplied by 1000.
yes, good.
Then I got 1,14061 6.1 0.61
Hmm.
and 1 divided by 1000.
Very good.
Mom, I got the same answer.
Very good, Neha. Good. Adya, you must also keep writing your answers in the chat box. Okay, now see the next number is now we are dividing a decimal number with another decimal number. Okay, so in this, what we will do, we will first convert this first number into a fraction form divided by this number, the second number to a fraction. Let's see how. This can be written as 147 divided by 10. Divide sign is there in between. 21 can be written by as 21 by 10. Now we can divide with the KCR rule. Please try this.
Ma'am, I got the answer, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, yes. Okay.
ma'am, could I share the answer?
Yes, say the answer.
Ma'am, I got the answer as 7.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Let's check. KCR rule now. Keep the first number as it is, change the sign and reciprocal of the second number, right? Like this. 10 and 10 will get cancelled. Now these two numbers are there. They can go with 7 and they both come in the table of 7, right? 7 threes are, 7 twos are is 14 and then 7 ones are. Then again this can be cancelled with 3, 3 ones are and 3 sevens are. Okay, so your answer is 7. Good, Harshit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good. Okay, let's see another question like this. 1.296 divided by 0.108. Same way, change it to a fraction form, divide by, change this number also to a fraction form.
Mom, I got the answer.
Yes, what is the answer?
I got it as 2.
Hmm?
I got it as 2.
2.
Yes.
2, this. Okay, let's check. This can be written in the fraction form like this. Then change the sign, then take the reciprocal of the second number. So second number will be 1000. Like this will be the reciprocal of this.
Yes.
Now 1000 and 1000 can be cancelled. So these two numbers can go in the table of 12. 12 nines are and 12 ones are and 0 8s are 96. So this can now be okay.
Mom, 3.
This can be now can go with 9. Yes, can go with 9. Okay, this is now 12. Okay, this is not 2, this is 12. Okay, Neha?
Yes, ma'am. Missed
Okay.
110.
Okay, so this was one way of doing, right? You have done these two numbers in this way, changing into fraction. Now, as Harshit was telling earlier, ma'am, we can shift the decimals also, okay? Now, see here, we have decimal point after one place from this side. Here also, we have a decimal point after one place. So, what we can do, we can just shift the decimal places. That is another way of doing, okay? You can just shift the decimal place. This decimal place, if you shift one place this side, and same, this decimal point will also be shifted this side. That means now the number is 147. This is not multiplied, this is divided by 21. Now you can simply divide and get your answer like this. Okay? Did you
Okay,
understand
ma'am.
this? This is
Yes.
a way, this is another way of doing, okay? Okay, the next is same way you can do this. question also, because they both have decimal after decimal places as the same number of places. Divided by 0.108. So you have 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places can be shifted like this. Decimal point is no more there now. This becomes like this. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But how can we do this? This is actually nothing but just dividing this. Okay. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Huh.
ma'am.
But I think this is the better way of doing. With this, you can solve as many questions. Okay, let's take another. Even in your senior classes, when you get more number of questions, you can do with this way. Okay, let's take this. 42 divided by 0.7. Now this is a whole number divided by a decimal number. Now see here, one thing the same way you can do here, you have just one decimal place here, you can either remove the decimal place. Now here you have the decimal point here. When there is no decimal point, that means the decimal point is after the number. Okay, so when you shift the decimal point one place and you shift this decimal point also one place, so this becomes 420 divided by 7. Is it? So now can you just divide it?
Ma'am, I got
7
60.
it's 60. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You understood this? We are just shifting decimal point one place because these were small numbers. Okay. Let's take another question like this. 441 divided by 0.29. Okay, now there are 2 decimal places after the decimal. So what will you do in this case? In the first number,
Ma'am, we move 2 places.
very good. You will shift the decimal point to 2 places like this, right?
Yes,
Okay. If you have a decimal point here, you will shift it to 2 places towards the right side. And
yes.
here also you will shift it 2 places towards the right side. So now you have 441 and 2 zeros divided by 21. Okay, now you can just divide it. 21 into 21 is 441. So you have 2100. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I got the same answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, you're muted.
Yes, beta, good. Okay, let's take another one. This
Yes.
is now 8,138,133 divided by 0.003. Why Adya is not writing the answers in the chat box?
Hello, ma'am.
Adya, I don't need to take your name every time to write the answer. Please write yourself. Okay?
Ma'am,
Yes, whatever you are solving, no, please write your answers.
ma'am, now you can hear me.
Somebody is saying something?
Ma'am, you can hear me now?
Who's this saying?
Ma'am, Adya, me.
Yes, Adya.
Now you can hear me, ma'am?
I can hear you.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I didn't understand in this decimals, ma'am. Like 42.000.7, like that. I didn't understand.
Shifting the decimal point. This one. Shifting the decimal point.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't understand this topic, ma'am.
Okay. This one. This way you understood.
No, ma'am. I didn't understand this topic.
This topic only you did not understand from the whole of decimals.
No, ma'am, not that. Only from this question. What is this question? From 6, ma'am. From
Question number 6. Okay. Okay, you are okay. I'll explain you this. See, follow only one method then. If you are getting confused, children, then follow only one method. Okay? Okay? Which will be useful in your further calculations also. Now see, Adya here, 41.7 divided by 2.1. Now these two are both decimal places. Adya, please keep your video on. Others also please keep your video on. 41.7 divided by 2.1, right? So what I did, I changed the first number into a fraction form. This part you understood? How do we write it in a fraction form? If I have some number like this, how do I write it in a fraction form?
Ma'am, 132 by 100.
By 100?
Sorry, 10, ma'am, 10.
132 by 10. If suppose I have number this, how will I write it in a fraction form?
Ma'am, 144 by 10.
Where is the decimal point here? See, there is the decimal point here. Decimal point is from leaving 2 digits from the ones place. Is it? So 2-digit means in the denominator, you will have 2 zeros. You will write the numerator number as it is. In the denominator, you will write 2 zeros just because you have 2 digits here. And in place of, for this decimal point, you will put 1. Understood this? Okay, take another number, 342, 3.42. Now, how will you write it in a fraction form?
342 by 100, ma'am.
342 by 100. Okay, if I have a number say 053, how will I write this in a fraction form?
3053 by 1000.
By 1000. If I have number say 4.6, how will I write in a fraction form?
46 by 10.
46 by 10. If I have a number say 5 0.23467, how will I write in a fraction form? Unmute and say.
Ma'am, 1 minute, I'm thinking.
Don't turn your video off, beta. Keep the video on.
5,23,467 by 1 lakh, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so you understood now? How do we write it in a fraction form?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how can 14.7 be written in a fraction form? Like this. 147 by 10.
Okay, ma'am.
Understood now? Now I told you just as a memory tip, just so that you remember, keep the first number as it is. Change the sign. Now sign is divide. Divide sign always changes to multiply. Okay, always. Okay, divide always changes to multiply. Then you have this number 2.1. 2.1 in a fraction form can be written. How can it be written?
Yes, ma'am.
How can we write 2.1 in a fraction form?
21 by 10, ma'am.
21 by 10. Okay, so I had to write 21 by 10 here. But now, since I am following the KCR, keep, change, reciprocal. What is reciprocal? What is reciprocal, Adya? Reciprocal is the denominator becomes the numerator and numerator becomes the denominator. Okay? Denominator becomes the numerator and numerator becomes the denominator. This is called the reciprocal. Okay? Upside down. Got it? So now KCR, keep, change and reciprocal. Now we will write the reciprocal of this number. Okay, so in fraction form it was like this, and when we took the reciprocal, now it is 10 by 21. You get it? Now I can cancel 10 and 10 here. Why? Because this is 10 by 10. 10 divided by 10. This is like this in the form like this. Okay. This is 147 into 10 and this is 10 into 21. So can I cancel this because they both are in the numerator and denominator? 10 ones are 10 and 10 ones are 10. Are you understanding? Okay. So now this I can cancel 7. 21 comes in the table of 7 and I can see this number will also come in the table of 7. Okay, 7 3s is 21, 7 2s is 14, 7 1s is 7. Now I have 21 by 3 here. Okay, so whatever I'm left with, I will just write here like this. Okay. Now again 3 and 21 can be cancelled because they both 21 comes in the table of 3. 3 1s is 3, 3 7s is 21. Okay, so now I have the answer. I am left with 7 into 1 and 1 into 1. 7 ones is 7, 1 ones is 1. So I can write 7 by 1 as 7. You understood this? Okay. Okay, now let's take another question like this. Now you are saying that you didn't understand this question. Let's take this also. 1.296 divided by 0.108. Okay. Now, how will you write the fraction? Tell me the fraction form of this. Quickly, the class time is over. This is the last question we are doing. Tell me the fraction.
1296 by 1000.
By 1000. Okay. Your mic is so well working now.
Yes, ma'am. I joined in another laptop, ma'am. In my dad's laptop.
Okay. Now convert this number to a fraction form. Yes, say. Don't turn off your video, please. Yes, tell me the fraction form. Yes.
Ma'am, 108 by 1000. I think so.
108 by 1000. Very good. Okay. Now we follow the KCR rule. Okay. K is keep as it is. C for change. R for reciprocal. Okay. Keep the first number as it is. Change the sign and reciprocal of the second number. Okay. Understood this much? Okay, now we can write it like this. Numerators get multiplied like this and denominators will also get multiplied like this. Okay, so we can write like this. 1000 and 1000 can be cancelled. Yes, same number with same number. Yes, Adya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now 108 and I can see this number can also go in the table of 12. Both numbers will go in the table of 12. So 12 nines is 108. 12 ones is 12. I will divide this 12 ones is 12. Okay, if I have to do it like this, if I show you like this. So 12 ones is 12. Then you have 9 here, so you will put 0. You have 6. 8 is 96. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right, understood this part? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm left with 108 into 1 in the numerator because when this cancels, they just get 1. 1 into 9. Now I can see this can go with 9 also. How do you check the divisibility rule by 9? You add the numbers and you see whether it comes in the table of 9 or not. Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
So 8 plus 1 is 9. So it will come in the table of 9. So that means both the numbers are divisible by 9. 9 ones are, and here also you can see 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18. If you want to divide like this and check, you can do it. 9 ones are is 9, 1 8, 9 twos are is 18. Okay.
Okay.
So you have 12 now answer. Got it?
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, please practice these sums. Okay, Adya, this much for today.
Okay, ma'am.
Do more sums like this. Okay, children, everyone. Neha, Harshit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta, thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.